Salute. Shout out to nothing but a houndo. Straight chat. Rapper become robber. Robber become rapper. What a mess. Yeah, man. Straight like that, man. It was straight like that, man. Unfortunately, man. Didn't go the way people think it was going to. Sometimes things don't go the way you think they're going to go. How real is this? Salute to everybody out there, man. Hit that like button. We're looking for several people to share this. Looking for several people to share this.
This is an NBC5 News special report.
Good afternoon to you. I'm Marion Brooks. We're interrupting programming right now to take you live to a news conference in the Loop. Governor J.B. Pritzker is addressing the media to discuss the deployment of federal agents to downtown Chicago. Let's listen in.
Over the weekend, we received numerous confirmed reports of federal agents from ICE and Customs and Border Patrol abusing their power, intimidating innocent civilians, and waging war on our people. All of this has been aimed at causing chaos and mayhem.
Wow. Listen to the words he's using. Listen to the words. He's skillfully using certain words. This is nasty work. This is nasty work. They still fighting it. They're still fighting. I guess they're gonna fight to the end. I guess him and Brandon Johnson gonna fight this to the end. Trump messed up their money. They need that money for them. They need money for programs and all that stuff so they can skim off the top. Trump messed up their money for all their programs and all their prevention and all that stuff. They are pissed at Trump. They're going to fight till the end. They're fighting till the end. Shout out to everybody in the building. Roger Wood, Mike Durden, that hater Vic Creed, Sean Esposito. What's up, man? Listen to the words.
Over the weekend, we received numerous confirmed reports of federal agents from ICE and Customs and Border Patrol abusing their power, intimidating innocent civilians, and waging war on our people. All of this has been aimed at causing chaos and mayhem in the hopes of creating a pretext to deploy military troops against Chicago and Broadview and other suburbs, just as the president is doing right now in Oregon. Moments ago, the Illinois National Guard received word that the Department of Homeland Security has sent a memo to the Department of War seeking the deployment of 100 military troops to Illinois, claiming a need for the protection of ICE personnel and facilities. What I have been warning of is now being realized. One thing is clear, none of what Trump is doing is making Illinois safer. 2 weeks ago, a man was shot and killed by ICE in Franklin Park, Illinois. Shortly after, ICE issued a statement justifying the killing, saying the federal agent was seriously injured.
Yeah, I mean, we see that the guys, when we run up on the illegals, they don't want to go. We see numerous videos showing that, like, look, it's not easy to capture them. They run, they fight, they resist. How is that not plausible that the ICE agent was injured?
The Chicago Sun-Times has brought to light that the injuries were, in the agent's own words, nothing major. A man is dead. A community is shaken up. And we are yet again left with more questions than answers. On Saturday, federal agents wreaked havoc on the village of Broadview, a small suburb west of Chicago with 8,000 residents. I want to recognize Broadview Mayor Katrina Thompson, who is here today, and thank her for her.
Katrina! Everybody hit the like button, man. Smash that like button, man. We going in, man. We going in, man. You say you on my side now? Yeah, man. I told you was gonna come around, Vic.
Strong and vocal leadership on behalf of her community. I also want to thank Broadview's police chief, Thomas Mills, for his steady leadership and partnership with state and surrounding local law enforcement. In Broadview, people nonviolently holding signs and chanting against brutality, expressing their First Amendment rights, have been regularly attacked with chemical agents like tear gas, pepper spray, rubber bullets, and flashbangs. Agents reportedly unholstered their guns and pointed them at protesters. In their own words, ICE intended to unleash, quote, a shit show in the Broadview community. Without provocation and acting like jackbooted thugs, ICE has attacked and detained members of the press, including an independent journalist. A CBS Chicago correspondent had chemical munitions fired at her car where there were no protesters in sight. And we have received many reports of U.S. citizens being detained for simply stepping onto the public street. That brings us to yesterday. On a beautiful weekend when families were out enjoying their day in Chicago, armed Border Patrol agents were downtown marching up and down Michigan Avenue, harassing and intimidating residents and tourists. In Millennium Park, federal agents interrogated a family as their small daughter held onto her doll and appeared to...
The imagery. It doesn't matter if she had a doll or not. Are they illegal or not? All kids have dolls. They interrogated the family while the daughter held onto her doll. Well, the sister who goes shoplifting with her kids and gets detained and then arrested, guess what? The kid's not going down to the fucking jet to central booking with her, okay? Okay? Your kids don't go to jail with you. If you're worried about families being separated, they need to do a better job hiding, or they should have stayed back in their own country. Some Mexicans just put up a roof. 3 people on my block have gotten their roofs done in the last 2 weeks. Well, I'll say the last month. 3 people on my block. I'm talking about like my neighbor in the back, and the dude down the street have gotten their roofs done. Literally 15 Mexicans descended onto the neighborhood, put up the roof in a day and a half, and rolled out each time. They're not coming and just grabbing random Mexicans. The people across the street from me are Mexicans. There's Mexicans and Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and Venezuelans and El Salvadorians all over. They know they're trying to make it seem like they're just grabbing random people. Now, if we come and we're looking for you and you got some other people there, we're going to ask them for their ID. And if they're illegal too, we're taking them as well. But that's your fault. You made the spot hot. Press 1.
To try to translate for her parents. Officers carried large, unholstered, offensive weapons downtown, dressed in camouflage and masks. Building tradesmen near Tribune Tower, simply doing their jobs, were detained by federal agents while working on a construction site. Separately, 24 federal agents chased down a man, handcuffed him, and asked him for his papers. Meanwhile, ICE's chief offender, Gregory Bovino, has been leading the disruption and causing mayhem while he gleefully poses for photo ops and TikTok videos. Bovino even admitted on the record that they are making arrests based on how you look. Based on how you look. How you look.
Oh, he's gonna
That's
cry.
the baseline.
Oh, I thought he was going to cry. Sound like he tried to make his voice crack. Sound like he's going to go Rachel Maddow on us. Let me find out this nigga going to go Rachel Maddow. Jimmy, he going to pull a Jimmy Kimmel. His voice going to crack. Listen.
Ops and TikTok videos. Bovino even admitted on the record that they are making arrests based on how you look. Based on how you look. How you look. That's the baseline. They're not targeting violent criminals or gang members. They're arresting tamale vendors and delivery men and shaking down families.
Well,
Donald Trump and Kristi Noem and Tom Homan said they were targeting the worst of the worst criminals.
Yeah, but you know, while we're looking for them, if we find a tamale vendor that's illegal, she got to go sell tamales back in her own country. That delivery driver got to go deliver packages back in his own country. And that family got to go be a family back in their own country. Listen, this is what I voted for. Listen, I don't know why people acting like this is something. This is literally what people voted for. And it's happening. It's happening what we voted for. Take the $5 challenge, take the $10 challenge, take the $20 challenge. Pledge to the channel. Support the channel. We going in. This is what we voted for. I don't understand why people are acting like this is not what we voted for.
They lied, and they continue to lie. 60% of the individuals that ICE has taken in Illinois this year have no criminal convictions of any kind. ICE is running around the loop harassing people for not being white. Just a year ago, that was illegal in the United States. Now, ICE is making it commonplace.
He said
that
ICE is running around harassing people for not being white. As if there's not white Hispanics and white Mexicans. As if there's not white Hispanics and white Mexicans. There's plenty of white Mexicans. What do you think the conquistadors were? Like, why is he acting like it's only there's only all the goddamn Hispanics are fucking straight up like fucking beaners and shit. A lot of Hispanics are white. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. We ain't about to do this with you, Governor Fat Ass. I ain't playing with you today, Governor Fat Ass. There's a lot of white. Look at all these white fucking Hispanics, man. Sofia Vergara. That's a white woman, man. Shakira. That's a white woman. No, that's a goddamn hombrita. That's an hombrita. That's an hombrita. Rosalila. Yeah, man. Ricky Martin. That's a white man. Ricky Martin is a white man. J-Lo. Whoever the fuck this guy is. I don't know. But even if they're not fully white, they got a lot of white blood in them. Look at this fucker. Guillermo del Toro. Fucker. That motherfucker look like Peter Griffin and shit. I'm tired of this shit. Acting like all Mexicans is fucking Juan Valdez, Gloria Estefan. These people ain't Eva Longoria. These people, look at this. Elena Ochoa. Bitch, you married a fucking Hispanic guy to get his last name? That's a straight up glider right there. Okay, my man Danny Trejo. Okay, he's a goddamn golly, this one too. She's bad, oh god, Ocasio Cortez, Adrian Marai, Pitbull. He white. These motherfuckers. A lot of these motherfuckers is white. Pedro Pascal, that's a white man. A lot of these motherfucking Hispanics are white. They act like all fucking Mexicans are fucking, it's not our fault that the ones that want to come over here are the little fucking Indians and shit. The little fucking mestizos. But stop acting like all Mexicans are like no Mexicans are white. Like all Mexicans are fucking brown. All Mexicans are not brown.
That's not making America great. They're not targeting violent criminals or gang members. They're arresting tamale vendors and delivery men and shaking down families. Donald Trump and Kristi Noem and Tom Homan said they were targeting the worst of the worst criminals. They lied, and they continue to lie. 60% of the individuals that ICE has taken in Illinois this year have no criminal convictions of any kind. ICE is running around the loop harassing people for not being white. Just a year ago, that was illegal in the United States. Now, ICE is making it commonplace. That's not making America great. In any other country, if federal agents fired upon journalists and protesters when unprovoked, what would we call it? If federal agents marched down busy streets, harassing civilians and demanding their papers, what would we say? I don't think we'd have any trouble calling it what it is.
Yeah, a polite request. Can I have your papers, sir? Sir, may I see your papers? It's a request. Sir, can I see your papers?
Authoritarianism. So let's not pretend it's something else when it happens in our American cities. The MAGA Republican supported invasion of Portland and Chicago and LA and Washington, D.C. is not making us any safer. Instead, it is putting our people in danger. This is an attack on neighborhoods, on lawful residents, on U.S. citizens. That's not preventing crime, as Donald Trump claims. That's threatening public safety. But as I've said many times, for Donald Trump and the MAGAs in Congress, this is not about fighting crime or about public safety. This is about sowing fear and intimidation and division among Americans. It was about creating a pretext to send armed military troops into our communities. This is about consolidating power in Donald Trump's hands. What he plans to do with that power, now or during the 2026 elections, should worry all of us. When you add to that the Trump administration's effort to label as dangerous free speech critical of him, White House senior staff calling the Democratic Party fascist, the Trump-appointed FCC chair threatening to revoke broadcast licenses and the approval of a merger in order to silence late-night.
So now they're complaining about being called fascist. Wow. The gall, the audacity of Governor Fat Ass to be bitching about being called the fascist. When literally, that's all they've been doing for the last 10 years.
To send armed military troops into our communities. This is about consolidating power in Donald Trump's hands. What he plans to do with that power, now or during the 2026 elections, should worry all of us. When you add to that the Trump administration's effort to label as dangerous free speech critical of him, White House senior staff calling the Democratic Party fascist, the Trump-appointed FCC chair threatening to revoke broadcast licenses and the approval of a merger in order to silence late-night comedians, Trump's threats to jail political opponents. You cannot call this anything except an attack on the Constitution of the United States. But let's also talk about what he's doing to the economy with all these attacks on our communities. Our small businesses suffer when our residents and visitors who are shopping and eating are made to feel unsafe by the jackbooted thugs roaming around a peaceful downtown. Parents are now scared to send their kids to school for fear the troops will grab their children. Students are afraid they'll come home and find their parents have been disappeared by ICE. This is no way to live. We are here together today, elected officials, business leaders, the faith community, law enforcement, educators, community organizations, united in our opposition to these flagrant abuses of power by the federal government. With one voice, we are telling this unwarranted and unconstitutional occupation by ICE and potentially by military troops to get out of Chicago. You are not helping us. Over the past month, I've been all across the...
My man Reginald says, take better care of yourself. I enjoy the streams. Salute to you, Reginald. I'm doing the best I can, man.
City and all across the region, from Bronzeville to Austin to Pilsen to Little Village, talking to residents and to local business owners. Not one of them has asked for armed military troops in our streets. They have all said loudly that there is no emergency here on the ground that requires the deployment of military troops or the use of military tactics. I refuse to stay silent about this and let the slow encroachment of our freedoms and liberties continue unabated. The state of Illinois and all of us will continue to fight this with everything that we have. So, people of Illinois, we need your
modern genetic studies show about 50 to 65% of the average Mexican man's Y chromosome, which is the father's line, is European. Yeah, man. You see AOC, she dating a white man. All the hot Latinas dating a white man, man. Even today, man. I don't even think them conquistadors had to rape them women. They seen those big, tall ass, white bearded men on them horses, and they got wet. Press 1. They said, "Oh my God, he's so tall. Alto. So alto. Oh my God." Yeah, man. They looked at little fucking Felipe and looked at that tall ass white Spaniard and was like, shit. You want to go on our teepee? Let's go in the teepee and get to know each other better. Yeah, they got cannons and guns and horses and metal and shit like that. And Felipe has some cool stuff, but not much. Them conquistadors didn't have to rape them women. Them women chose. Them women chose up like women do all the time. Women always choose. They go with the men with the resources. They was like, these motherfuckers came and kicked y'all asses. They looked at them men like, y'all getting y'all asses kicked, man. We going with the white man. That's why 65% of their other Mexican man's Y chromosome is European. Now, listen, Felipe has some pyramids, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, they had some cool stuff. They had some pyramids. But the white man came over and pointed a stick at him from white man pointed a stick at him from fucking 30 yards away and knocked Felipe's head off. Little Maria was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. She seen that shit. She said, God damn, Felipe, he just knocked your head off from 30 feet away. I mean, I like your pyramids and everything, but God damn.
Help. Get out your cell phones. Record and narrate what you see. Put it on social media. Peacefully ask for badge numbers and identification. Speak up for your neighbors. We need to let the world know that this is happening and that we won't stand for it. I was surprised and pleased to see that a federal agent in New York was put on leave after he was caught throwing a woman to the ground. Good. That would never have happened, though.
Yeah, but that got reversed. because the whole video came out and it showed the woman attacking him first. So yeah, that I didn't like that. I didn't like that Trump did that. Not Trump, but ICE. They took a video, a viral video, and put some guy on leave, and then the real video came out and they had to reassign him. They had to give him his job back. So you don't know what you're talking about, Governor Fat Ass. That guy's been reinstated. Because the longer video showed the fucking Mexican woman attacking him.
If it wasn't on camera. So keep documenting. It could make a world of difference for someone, perhaps for all of us. I look forward to taking your questions. And right now, I'd like to hand the microphone over to Mayor Brandon Johnson. Mayor.
Thank you, Governor. Of course. Thank you, Governor, and good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I'm grateful to all of the elected leaders here, the community, business, and faith leaders that are.
He about to go in. He's about to go crazy. He about to go ham out this. You can lie, see it in his eye. He about to go ham. He is about to go ham. Salute to everybody out here, man. Everybody in the building, man. Everybody, do me a favor. Hit the like button. And I need 10 people to share this on social media. 10 people to click the share button below the video and then click the share button to send it to their social media. 2 steps. Salute.
Joining us today. Many Chicagoans were shocked and appalled to see videos of heavily armed, masked federal agents in our streets yesterday. The reality is that this stunt has nothing to do with public safety. This is about politics, money, and power. The president is using his militarized force the exact way he intended to advance his political goals. He wants to militarize our cities, whether that's through ICE or through the National Guard or the United States Army or armed forces. He wants to provoke conflict so that he can use this as a pretext to send even more federal agents into our city. What we saw yesterday was an absolute disgrace. Families, visitors, everyday Chicagoans were out enjoying our city.
You said Jane Goodall passed today? R.I.P. to Jane Goodall, man. R.I.P. to Jane Goodall, man. I use her meme a lot on my videos, on my thumbnails, man. R.I.P. to Jane Goodall, man. R.I.P. to Lawrence Moulton, man. Lawrence Moulton, great ball player from D.C. Went to Syracuse, played in the NBA. R.I.P. to Lawrence Moulton. R.I.P. to Jane Goodall.
And they were met with dozens of heavily armed federal agents aiming to strike fear in our communities. They targeted street vendors and construction workers, just trying to make an honest living. They made a little girl act as a translator as they took her family into custody. These are heartbreaking scenes that have nothing to do with making our city safer. My question to these masked, heavily armed individuals is simple. What could you possibly need an automatic weapon for? The only plausible explanation is that their aim is not to carry out their duties, but instead strike fear in our communities. If you are following the law, if you are in accordance with the Constitution, if you have a criminal warrant, then there is no reason to cover your face. This comes on the heels of the revelation that was reported on MSNBC that Tom Homan, the so-called border czar, accepted a $50,000 bribe from undercover FBI agents in exchange for lucrative detention center contracts.
Reported by MSNBC, huh?
So let's call it what it is. Tom Homan sold out the American people for $50,000 in cash. And that's why I'm calling on the federal government to appoint an independent investigator to review every single contract in the city of Chicago, the county, and the state related to any ICE detention centers. The people have a right to know if these contracts are legitimate or if they were granted as a result of outright bribery and corruption. As of last week, 72% of those held in ICE detention have no criminal record. And of those with a criminal record, many are for traffic violations and misdemeanors.
Hey, but what are you doing driving if you're illegal? How the fuck are you driving on our roads if you're illegal? That's insane.
Trump administration's detention campaign is not for public safety, it is for profit. More than 90% of the immigration detention centers are run by private and for-profit corporations. The Trump administration has already engaged in no-bid contracts with private prison contractors across the United States. Executives at private prison firms are calling this a gold rush, as their stocks have soared by as much as 80%. In May, the CEO of a private prison corporation told investors, and this is a quote, "Truly one of the most exciting periods in the history of the company." One company estimated that they could make as much as $400 million of taxpayer money per year from private detention. Another said that it could make as much as $1 billion. In addition,
how much did you make being a sanctuary city? How much did you make housing immigrants in hotels? How much did you make having all this goddamn funding for flashcards and fucking debit cards and fucking food and clothing and for immigrants? The audacity of this guy, man. The fucking audacity of this guy.
in additional revenue, the two largest private prison corporations gave President Donald Trump at least $2.8 million for his re-election campaign. And this is the agency that Trump and Republicans just handed $170 billion, a blank check with little to no oversight. The money that Republicans gave to ICE is there's more funding given to ICE in this last budget that has been allocated for police departments at state and local governments in all 50 states, including the District of Columbia combined. Let me say that again. Trump gave his personal militarized force more money than all other local and state police funding combined. And the guy they put in charge of that funding was bought for $50,000 in cash. They are lining their own pockets and the pockets of the executives of to a small number of corporations. I've spoken with parents in Pilsen, Little Village, spoken to business owners on Devon Street, elders in Uptown who are too scared to take their children to school. We're losing business, and they're too afraid to even attend church because of their legal status. They're afraid of the reckless actions that they have seen. And this is not being tough or patriotic. To throw a crying mother to the floor who just wanted to be reunited with her children, it's abominable. It's not law and order to body slam a 79-year-old business owner, an American citizen, for trying to produce the papers of his employees. And there's nothing brave about firing pepper bullets with chemical agents at a Chicago CBS reporter for simply showing up to do her job. Greg Bovino, who spends countless taxpayer dollars on TikTok videos of himself, was in charge of the operation in Los Angeles, where a 15-year-old kid, an American citizen with disabilities, was handcuffed and held at gunpoint by ICE. His family is now suing. By the time this is over, there will be hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayer dollars wasted in settlements related to the excessive use of force and the unconstitutional actions of this administration. So again, Let's make this very clear. This is not about public safety. This is not even about immigration. This is the continuation of the Trump administration's war on the poor. They have cut food assistance. They have cut Medicaid. They have cut violence prevention funding. They have made life harder and more dangerous for poor and working people across this country. They have declared war on poor on behalf of the ultra rich. And so they can simply funnel our tax dollars to a small handful of billionaires. So we have to make sure that we continue to show our support for the people of this city and for this country. In closing, at a time when we are cutting hundreds of millions of dollars from healthcare, public health, housing, and defunding public education, manufacturing austerity, I'll say that plainly. The Trump administration is worsening poverty at the same time as declaring war on the poor. This is an untrustworthy, corrupt, and out of control administration that is doing everything in their power to foment chaos in our cities. Whether it's in Portland, Los Angeles, or Chicago, we cannot accept the militarization of our cities. We will continue to stand united as a city, as a county, as a state, and local villages to reject any attempts to militarize our cities.
Oh, God. So dramatic, man. So dramatic. So dramatic. All right, man. Let's get into the main event, man. Everyone hit that like button, man. Support the channel. Take the $10 pledge. Take the $5 pledge. Take the $20 pledge. Support the channel. We coming to you live and direct daytime show. Chicago rapper Glizzy the Tweaker lost his life after a failed attempt to rob a construction worker for his tools or truck. The construction worker was a CCL holder and fired 4 shots as he defended himself. Yo, that's a rough-looking brother, man. Glizzy the Tweaker. That's a rough-looking brother, man. He earned it, man. He did a lot of bad stuff in his life. You could tell. You can look at his eyes and tell he did a lot of bad stuff in his life. He tried to rob this white construction worker and got his shit peeled back. And, you know, that's just the way it goes, man. Got your shit pushed back. Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Calrican, aka the Real VP, coming through once again. Says, I managed to catch another daytime stream. Thanks, yeah, man. Salute, man. These daytime streams, man. We in the building, daytime. It's the daytime. Look at that dude. That dude look hard, man. That's a hard-looking dude. That's a face only a mother could love, man. He a little teeny dude, too. Glizzy the Tweaker, what happened to rap names? Soon there will be Pants Shitter, the Piss Guzzler. Wow, on his 19th birthday. That was his 19th birthday. Okay, let's see what happened. Let's see the story, man. And then we can listen to the musical stylings of. Then we can, yeah, we're gonna definitely listen to some of the musical stylings of. We're gonna listen to some of the musical stylings. Do you guys want to listen to some of the musical stylings of Glizzy the Tweaker, man? Hit 1 if you want to listen to some of the musical styles of Glizzy the Tweaker, man. Well, let's read the let's see what happened to him though, man. Let's get his face up on the screen here, man. Glizzy the Tweaker, man. Okay, so rapper Glizzy the Tweaker fatally shot during Chicago robbery attempt on his 19th birthday. What a way to celebrate your birthday, man. I'm about to go jack me a construction worker. According to VIA-X, the incident occurred around 5:03 p.m. Man, he driving off when they getting off work. Near 89th Street and Michigan Avenue. Officers responding to reports of gunfire found Moore, a.k.a. Glizzy, with multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. He was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Authorities said Moore, along with at least 3 others, allegedly attempted to rob a construction worker at a renovation site. Oh, they was doing a Ahmaud Arbery. They was just looking at the buildings. They were just looking at the layout of the building, man. You know, they didn't try to rob nobody. They was just in there looking, you know. Sometimes you walk past a construction. Isn't that what they said about Ahmaud Arbery? Sometimes you walk past a construction site and you just want to go in and look at the stuff. Remember that? You want to go in there and look. What's wrong with black people being curious? Why black men can't be curious? It says authorities said Moore, Glizzy the Tweaker, along with at least 3 others, allegedly attempted to rob a construction worker at a renovation site. The worker, who was legally licensed to carry a concealed firearm, reportedly fired 4 shots in self-defense, striking Moore. The other suspects fled the scene in a vehicle. A second individual was also shot, but their condition has not yet been confirmed. Police recovered 2 firearms at the scene. Damn, them niggas dropped their guns. Glizzy, one of them was Glizzy gun, and another nigga dropped his gun. He found 2 guns at the scene, performing under the name. It says, oh man. It says police recovered 2 firearms at the scene. The construction worker was questioned, but released without charges. There you go. There you go. Let him go. He ain't do nothing wrong. As Illinois' Concealed Carry Act permits the use of force in situations where there is an immediate threat, Moore had been an emerging figure in Chicago's drill music scene, performing under the names Glizzy the Tweaker and Dottie Road. His tracks, including Tweak Out and Can't Forgive, capture the struggles of Southside life. He also collaborated with local artists such as ABK Elo on No Issues. Despite his music's raw themes, public records show Moore did not have a history of major arrests. Fans took to social media following his death with tributes highlighting both his potential and risk tied to the lifestyle reflected in his lyrics. His potential. They said he didn't have many major arrests. Yeah, he's 19, plus he got away with that shit. Everybody don't get caught, man. It's so many niggas doing so much shit. And then he a rapper too, so it's like, you know, he could have been one of those rappers that just mostly rap and shit. But yeah, I don't believe that guy was innocent, man, at all. Let's see some of the musical stylings of Glizzy the Tweaker, man.
You ain't shoot with AMF, he's a fucking goof.
Hey, Glitch, go crazy one time.
Love me on my style, love me on my style, let's go. Love me on my style, love me on my style, love me on my style. I know she want it, she can see it. I know she want it, she can see it. I know she want it, she can see it. Love me on my style. Fuck all the trolls, fuck all them niggas that be dissing us. ESB ain't did shit since Brody died, you niggas fuck. Chopper eating through his flesh, started screaming, call for blood. This 100 on my feet, and my jacket 21. You can't afford these type of jeans, I put tobacco in your weed. He got busy one time, then after that he ain't been seen. Only spinning on them killers, they like belt for look at me. Walked up in the slot at 2:30, all percent off lane. It was 2:30 when Shorty check, get how Shorty sold. We ain't hunted, but we want them so so we text hella kaput. Drop top at 13, we the ones they looking for. Dirty rolled up on my back, I thug it out, yeah, with my bro. She showed you coochie, it was spooky, told her put back on them clothes. In a mood where I get froze, so I get stuck up in this mode. Where I'm thugging and I'm rapping, trying to get a taste of both. You can't rap and trap, your ass gon' die, that's how that shit go. Fuck all them trolls, fuck all them niggas that be dissing us. ESD ain't did shit since Brody died, you niggas fuck. Chopper eating through his face, he started screaming, coughing blood. This 100 on my feet, and my jacket 21. This 100 on my feet, and my jacket 21.
The original, at least he's original, man. At least he's not just like the rest of them. You know, at least he's not exactly like every other drill rapper. That's good. PL Sandridge in the building, man. Salute, Black Columbo. Love you, Ock. Love you too, man. Salute, man. He said zero talent. Yeah, man. There ain't a lot of talent there, man. That is not.
Hey, we back. I told you.
Listen, that is not a lot of talent there, buddy. Golly, man. Not a lot of talent there, man. Jeez. Right.
Sleepless nights, sleepless days. I'm gonna go Carter. I'm gonna take a face, and I don't wanna be bothered.
It's the 120 shit.
Murder. Don't get your ass slaughtered. Murder, murder, slaughter. I'm gonna take a face, and I don't wanna be bothered. I feel like Coach Carter. Please don't hit my line. I'm in that mood, don't wanna be bothered. My heart then shattered in pieces. No, I know.
Yo, these niggas are little devils. I see why they call themselves demons, man. Demon time. These niggas are little devils.
Murder, murder, slaughter. I'm gonna take a face, and I don't wanna be bothered. I feel like Coach Carter. Please don't hit my line. I'm in that mood, don't wanna be bothered. My heart then shattered in pieces. No, I don't want your love, putting that so you can eat. We don't start no pay, long the OG. I'm sending my heart all the way up, but you left against in pain. Damn, but you left your son in pain. Got me thinking, put your love into it. Write that shit in vain. 30 deep, we on let shit ride, and this bitch ain't got brakes. How the fuck she wanna trust? But baby, my shit gone. We got K's in this car. Bust out, dump, dump, dump. All these niggas talking about they getting money. He a punk. Fuck his bitch. Get her money in the back. This for lunch. Mom at been racing. Lost my family. Ho, you not the Brady Bunch. Acting like you always seeing sunshine. Bitch, give it up.
Jesus Christ, man. Jeez. Man. Man. Y'all are horrible, but y'all are awful, man. What an awful generation, man. Oh, sister, man. Everybody be quiet, man. A sister speaking. I don't care what you doing, man. Shut the fuck up. Sister about to speak, man.
Name one thing Black people cannot do that a white person can. Be a convicted felon and become president of the United States. Entice a riot. Have thousands of people break into the White House, smearing feces and blood all over the wall, only for them to seek no consequences. Breaking up families and having people deported for simply being illegal immigrants while simultaneously being married to one. War, weapons of mass destruction, genocide, kidnapping, sex trafficking, and eating multiple groups of people. Racial profiling, brutally attacking and unaliving people for you to get paid leave and clock in a few weeks. Weaponizing your tears against innocent Black people, calling the cops on them because it makes you uncomfortable when they're minding their business and bird watching. Gaslighting and manipulating people around you to believe that they simply have a victim mentality for acknowledging the truth in their experiences that you don't experience. Anything else?
I will say this: when I'm out bird watching, that is something that I hate. I hate when I'm bird watching and white people come and fuck with me for no reason. So I'll give her that.
Against innocent Black people, calling the cops on them because it makes you uncomfortable when they're minding and clock in a few weeks. Weaponizing your tears against innocent Black people, calling the cops on them because it makes you uncomfortable when they're minding their business and bird watching.
Yeah, man, that's the only one I can agree with right there. I mean, press one, all my Black folk, when you're out bird watching. White people weaponize their tears and call the cops on you, man. That's happened to me several times while I was out bird watching, man. I don't know if it's just me, whether I'm just unlucky, but that's happened to me several times while I was bird watching, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. No bullshit. You think I'm lying? Yeah, I think I'm lying. I ain't gotta show you receipts, man. I told you. I can show you receipts, man. The times I was out bird watching and white people just came up, weaponized their tears against me, man, and called the cops on me, man. But all the other shit was bullshit. All the other shit she said was horseshit. I just made up. All the other shit was bullshit. Yeah, Jared Davidson, man, he said it happened to him too. He was bird watching and white people came and weaponized their tears and called the police on him. Thank you, sister, for calling that out, man. I got to give this sister a shout out, man, for calling that out, because we really got to do something about that, man. All my Black bird watchers.
Leave and clock in a few weeks. Weaponizing your tears against innocent Black people, calling the cops on them because it makes you uncomfortable when they're minding their business and bird watching.
Thank you for that, sister. Let's move on. And another black woman is talking. So make sure you stay shut the fuck up. Okay, another black woman is talking.
Men who look like you, men who vote like you, and men who sound like you. White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep.
Yeah, the crack of your ass. A white man broke his dick off in the crack of your ass. That's what happened. A white man broke his dick off in the crack of your ass.
White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when so many of you.
Holy shit. Even though he gay, he gotta say pause. I don't give a fuck. You still gotta say pause, motherfucker. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, dog. Hey, yo, dog, man. God damn, dog. Holy shit.
Something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when something is broken, something is cracked deep inside when so many of you believe the answer to fear, to loss, to change is violence. Are you listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back.
Yo, he's so stupid. He's such an idiot. He's dumber than a woman, yo. Yeah. That white man broke his dick off in the crack of his ass deep inside. That's all I heard. A white man broke his dick off in the crack of your ass deep inside.
White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside.
You gotta take it back to the streets, Don. You was doing better when you was walking around in the street with your fucking microphone, bothering people and shit. This shit ain't cutting it, Don. This shit ain't cutting it, man. Yo, yo, he literally is. Yo, he don't even got a white boyfriend. He married the dude, man. He's literally married to a white man. That shit is crazy. A white dude be literally blowing his shit apart every night. And he come on here talking this shit. That is so insane. Cognitive dissonance is not a big enough word for that, man. Pause. That's some next level shit right there. Yo, homie literally No, I'll let him say it. I'll let him say it because somebody might clip it if I say it.
Something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside.
There you go. Yo. Yo, man, hit the like button, man. Subscribe, support the channel, man. Take the pledge, man. We looking for 10 people. I want 10 people to share this on social media, man. 10 people share this on social media, man. Yo, this nigga, man. Yo, this dude literally is married to a white man. How could you be married to a white man? Why don't you ask the white man, and why you ain't ask your husband before you got out of bed this morning?
White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside.
Let me drop the link, man. I'll bring y'all up if you want to come up during the daytime, man. If you want to come up, jeez, yeah, damn, that nigga. That would be bad even if he wasn't married to a white man. That would be bad if he was straight. If he was a male gigolo, that shit would sound bad. But it's worse when you think he's married to a white man. That shit is crazy. All right, one more time, man. One more time. This is it, man. I promise, man. This is it.
White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside.
That's it, man. Yo, man. Hey, JJ Jacobs, is something broken? Is something cracked deep inside?
Yeah, pause all day. Like, yeah, even if he's gay, pause. Like, what? Crazy.
Yeah, wow. I mean, he overlooked you sisters, man. Think about it. He didn't give a sister a chance. He didn't even give a brother a chance. He went straight to marry a white man. Ain't that a bitch?
Mm-hmm. Those be the ones, though. Ones that always hating on white people. They love them some white people deep down. They do.
Deep inside.
Deep inside, yep.
Shit. What give him the audacity, the unmitigated gall? Like, think about it. Like, most people would be like, damn, I'm married to a motherfucking white dude. Let me just, let me deflect and talk about something else. Or let me change the subject, because he dove straight in. Like, literally, like, he hopped into the fire. Nobody, it was like, them tweets where they be like, nobody. And then it's like, Don Lemon. Like, nobody was, like, literally, it's obvious that, like, like,
oh, God. And he's so in love, too. Look at him. You do not kiss nobody like that when you're not in love. Look at that.
think about how disgusting that is, man. Just think about how nasty that is. A man, like my wife, she don't even like kissing me half the time.
Yep.
Of a man.
Yep.
He's kissing a man, a hot stinking breath man and shit.
Yeah, don't forget white man though. Don't forget white man though.
A white man.
Mm.
Like, think about that, man. You really gotta like show that just to see, because you know I hate those pictures, of seeing, like, I almost throw up, you know what I'm saying, when I see those things. Thank God they're not tongue kissing, but those pictures make me like cringe. But to think like he would say something like that, it's like, yo, my nigga, is this you?
Yes, is this?
Is this you? This is you, right? Or is this a lookalike? Y'all on the beach with matching poodles.
I was just about to say that, black and white poodles.
Yo, this is you. And you out here preaching to white men when you got a white man in the bed. All you had to do was roll over and be like, honey, what's broken deep inside? Like, I mean, like, you don't have to ask everybody. You can ask him.
Oh gosh. I don't know. It seems like it's a starter package. Like, for the ones who they're whitey this, whitey that. It's like the package comes with you have to have a white spouse. Like, you just cannot. I don't know. It's just something I gotta study that. It's always the case, Ak. Always. Yeah. It's not. It's like a 98% chance.
Facts. It's uncanny. You can't. It's almost like, it's literally like, if they say certain things, you can just bank it. You know what I'm saying? You can just you can bet your house. Okay, once you she talking that BLM, that goddamn woke shit. Nah, she got this. Is what her husband looks like. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can bank on that shit. Like that shit crazy. And listen, man, I'm not jealous. I know people like, man, you just jealous because the white man is more desired than you. Hey, man, listen, man. I'm a brother, man. For what we put in, for the work we put in, we doing well. White man, country, white men put the whole world, all the train tracks, all the FiOS, all the goddamn power lines. I've been sitting back smoking weed. Shit, we doing well for what we put in.
That's what I'm saying.
Black man been sitting around playing dominoes and smoking weed
and killing over a dice game. You know what I'm saying?
We are doing very good for the amount we put in. We get plenty of hoes. We get plenty of hoes for the amount we put in. I'm not jealous of white men. All I'm saying is that damn, like all y'all just gonna marry white men and then talk shit about them.
Speaking of white men, because I'm a sister, so I date them all.
Oh, you a sister? I wouldn't have been able to tell, man.
Yeah, I'm a sister. All of them are. Everyone's pretty much attracted to me. I've had desert demons. I've had tiger, not tigers, but black men, all that. But I'll tell you what, that video that you played the other day with when the white guy was getting his ass whooped at the club, outside of the club, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just not a good look for white men. Like none of those white men jumped in. None of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Ketanji, man. She don't know what a woman is, but she know what a white man is.
Yeah, exactly.
What is a white man? Oh shit, let me tell you. Shit. God damn, man. Ain't that a motherfucker?
Where is she at nowadays?
She on the Supreme Court.
Okay, still is.
Yeah, you just gotta they don't talk a lot. They just rule on shit. They ain't supposed to be like public figures. Yeah, man. Wow. Unbelievable, man. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, man, I want to know what I'm glad we got a sister here. What would you do in this situation? Boom. You kicking the door. You come out there. You see that brother standing there. He like open the door. Would you let him in?
Oh hell no! I'd be terrified. But see, I'm armed. I carry. So it's not to say that that's gonna stop me from everything or most things. But yeah, definitely him doing that. He might get some little lead in him or something. I don't know. That's terrifying.
But what would you do here though? Like, what would you do? You're this lady, right?
Yep.
What would you
Play
do?
it all the way. Play it all the way.
No, I'm waiting to see what I'm asking you. What you would do so far?
Okay, so far after he's kicking the door down.
This is like your apartment building where you live at. And you come around the corner and you like, oh shit. And he like, yeah, open the door. What would
Calling
you do?
911. I'm gonna call 911 anyway, put it on speakerphone, and then from there, we'll just have to see. But I'm definitely calling 911 first.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what this white lady did. She opened the door. He attacks her, throws her to the ground, rips her purse off, and then runs out.
How the fuck she let him in?
Yo, racism, yo, they've trained gliders too. Like, think about the consternation, right? Even though you know this dude don't live in the building, right? She should look like this is one of them nice buildings where you gotta have a key fob, right? But you never know. Like, say there's a 1% chance he lives in the building, and you don't let him in. And I don't know what year this was either. Like, say this was a few years ago, right? Could you imagine, like, 2020, some black man being out and you don't let him in? Yo, yeah, that'd be a firestorm. You know what I mean? Like, white people, we forget how much shit has changed over the last few years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was a time where, like, yo, if a white person, yo, you had to, like, listen. I did so many stories on this too. If you were, how long you been with the channel?
Oh, watching you? Probably
Yeah.
some years. Probably like 5 years, honestly. Long time.
Okay, so since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember Breonna Taylor and all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we did plenty of stories on this type of stuff, man. White people were terrified of making mistakes. You know what I mean? Not just you do the wrong thing, you don't let them in, or you call the police on them, or anything, and your whole life is ruined. So I think that white woman, because we can't be prisoners of the moment of 2025. We gotta remember how it was a few years ago.
You know you're not okay. So you're not gonna let me in to deliver this food.
I remember.
Don't deliver anything here. Well, you're not. You didn't get the food.
I don't want you. I don't want you.
Look at this racist confrontation caught on camera. Yo, they call this lady racist off the bat. They don't know her from a can of paint.
You know you're not okay. So you're not gonna let me in to deliver this food. I have the number.
Don't deliver anything here.
Well, you're not. You didn't get the food.
I don't want you. I don't want you here.
Our top story now, a confrontation caught on camera. A cell phone video shows a woman blocking the entrance to an apartment building, preventing a black food delivery man from doing his job. Well, that incident happened out.
You know what? Since she got in trouble anyway, she might as well have said, "I don't want you here, nigger," with the heart. You might as well shit. You in trouble anyway. Fuck them.
Right. Her reputation, her reputation is ruined.
Side of a luxury apartment building on Kelton Avenue in Westwood.
Yeah, tonight, KCAL's Stacey Butler spoke with the Postmates worker about what happened.
I have to deliver to somebody, man.
Don't deliver anything here.
Well, you're not. You didn't get the food.
I don't want you. I don't want you here.
I don't want you here
at all.
In a shocking confrontation, 22-year-old Jordan Gibson was trying to make a Postmates delivery Tuesday night at this Westwood apartment building. But this woman without a mask refused to let him as he dialed the renter.
This woman without a mask. So not only is she a racist, but she wasn't wearing a mask. Boy, how times have changed. And he's a black dude with a mask on. So think about it. Some black dude with a mask comes and asks to get in your building without a fucking key fob. And the biggest complaint is that you don't have a mask on.
Damn.
In a shocking confrontation, 22-year-old Jordan Gibson was trying to make a Postmates delivery Tuesday night at this Westwood apartment building. But this woman without a mask refused to let him as he dialed the renter who ordered the food.
Excuse me, Paul, there's a woman like at the door. My name is Jordan. I'm working in place.
Who is this?
Excuse me, can you back away from me?
This is my bill. I'm not going to.
I'm just trying to.
Who is this?
Gibson works 3 jobs. Postmates isn't usually one of them. It's his mom's job.
Look how stupid this shit looks, man.
Mm-hmm.
And people want to go back to that. People mad. People already, some Republicans are, man, Trump is going too far. Too far? Look at this shit. Look how far they went.
But she sprained her ankle, so he was driving for her. She was sitting in the car as her son was berated and blocked from delivering one resident's dinner.
I'm not letting this man in. Can I bring your food to you? I'm asking you to get out of my building because you don't live here.
I'm a black man. I'm trying to deliver. My mom.
Oh my God. 100 lashes right now. 100 lashes.
Yo, you gotta make sure everybody press 1. We can't go back to this, man. We can't go back, man. We can't let them have power again, man. We cannot let the Democrats get back in office, man. Because even in the last months of Trump's presidency, they had taken power. Remember, after Floyd, they was basically in charge. Because
you remember those black squares too, when motherfuckers would put that shit up too
as their avatar and shit. Yeah.
Purple man.
I'm working for my mom.
The unbelievable encounter took a bizarre turn when the woman who claimed to live there accused him of having codes to the apartments to try to gain access.
He doesn't live here, and he's not a delivery boy. He had no car, no bike, nothing.
The car
He
that
is
I pulled up in, that white.
Domino's,
That's my
he's
white.
not Pizza Hut.
That's my white car over there. Hello.
He's a black guy walking around who has a clicker to get into.
You heard her. You heard her. You heard
Gibson
her.
says he shot and then posted the video to protect himself.
I didn't want to get arrested. Genuinely, it's a white woman, and how things are going right now, I didn't know how.
Yeah, because black people are terrified of encountering white women. You know what I'm saying? Black men a black man would never argue with a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Or even touch a white woman.
Hey, Crook.
What's going on? Yeah, a black person, a black dude would never touch a white woman, dare lay a finger on a white woman, right? Because he said, I'm a black guy, she's a white woman, like this right here. This is what that type of shit creates. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That type of shit creates shit like where this woman would let some nigga that's kicking the door down, she would let him in because it's a possibility he could live there and she don't want her life ruined. She's so scared of backlash that she opened the door for this nigga. Look at her, how walking her. She don't know what to do. She just like, all
Does
right.
she look older or she looks about middle age? I can't really
Nah,
see.
she's like 60, 70 years old.
Oh my gosh.
But look. That's where we headed, man. That's where we headed.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
did you catch it though?
What?
That it wasn't his account. It was his mama's account. So
Yes.
the picture for the delivery thing, it was a woman, and you got this fucking son man with a mask on trying to get in. Catch it. They said he has many of jobs, but Postmates was his mother's job. So that supposed to have been a middle-aged woman coming to deliver. That's why she like, motherfucker, you not no delivery boy. You ain't got no, I don't see shit.
Sad.
But wait, how would she know that part?
Because he was showing her the phone, because you remember he was like saying, look, I'm here to deliver this, da 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 da. And she was like, wait a minute, motherfucker, that ain't you.
I didn't catch
That's my white car over there. Hello.
He's a black guy walking around who has a clicker to get into.
They said it further back. With the
Gibson
news
says
lady
he
said
shot
it.
then posted the video to protect himself.
I didn't want to get arrested. Genuinely, it's a white woman, and how things are going right now, I didn't know how it would, transpire.
Finally, the customer came downstairs and picked up his dinner. Gibson says he's not angry at the woman. Unfortunately, he's used to rants like this.
A lot of people are very
He's
divisive.
lying. He's
So
lying.
They're pretty firm on their stance.
This is my everyday life. That's how niggas was doing Niggas was doing that though, making up like, oh my God, my life is so hard. Niggas was doing that like, I remember on Sports Center and shit, and ESPN, all the motherfucking talking heads was crying on camera, asking like, talking about how racism was everywhere and shit.
And they show it.
He hopes everyone who sees it will grow from it.
Situations like the situation I was in, they don't make you, they don't break you, they shouldn't break you. They should just be something you went through. You know, resilience is power. I want anyone that hears me or sees me talk about this to understand that they have that same resilience. And you got to stay patient and really just be resilient. And, you know, at the end of that tunnel, you'll find.
At the end of that tunnel.
All right, Harriet Tub man, fucking ass.
This nigga act like he just returned from a deployment, like a 2-year deployment in fucking Afghanistan or some shit.
Could you hear because I can't hear him.
You can't hear him. What? You can't hear the video? I think that's your end. That's on your end, bro.
Integrity.
Gibson's girlfriend started a GoFundMe account for him. He says whatever money he makes there, he's going to use to help minority children find their voices.
Fucking ass.
Yo, these people are so annoying, man.
Please move, man.
I can. Do you live
Before
here?
you even
Excuse me.
please move, ma'am. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yo, listen, this was, we cannot go back to these times, man. Yo, I hate, listen, the last 2 years, right? Things have been coming this way because, of course, Trump had to win, so there had to be some power his way in 2024, and then 2025 is what we see it now. But before that, man, don't forget how it was before that. Don't ever forget.
Please move, man.
I can. Do you live here?
You're asking that question. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. The keypad is right there.
I understand that, ma'am.
You can film me. That's
okay,
fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me.
Into my building.
Okay.
Get out my way.
Okay, wait.
I can hear her speech a little slurred. So see, she got liquor courage right now. But see, you know, the truth coming out. But if her ass was sober as a tack, no, she wouldn't have did this shit.
Yeah, she just came back from the bar, man.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to Roy, man. Roy says, lawlessness is a crime. Mr. Magoo can see that, BC. Okay, yeah, man. Facts.
Unit.
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you do you. I need you to move out of my way, please.
No.
Ma'am, please stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You just was previously.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in.
I'm not touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my dog go to the bathroom.
And I live here. You're blocking the door.
What unit?
I don't need to tell you that. What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay. Great. I'm on the 4th floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are... No.
No.
If you have that, then okay.
Ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not Mike Herman.
No, but I live here.
Okay, and I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I pay.
All I'm asking is what unit.
But you're not. I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building.
It's not your building. You're not the owner.
Too much talking.
Sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, yes, and I've already buzzed in. I've already
you
used
did
my,
not.
Okay, no, it does not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
No. Can you show me the key fob into this
I'm
building?
not showing you anything. And the second, ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at. So.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
And he a black son man too.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks like this? You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in.
See, the thing he should have done is let her come out, close the door, and then hit the door with his fob. But he don't have a fob.
He don't have a fob.
He don't have one. So it's like, yeah. So,
No.
And you're gonna get on the elevator? You're psychotic. This white is great.
She's drunk. That's what it is. She's tipsy.
Who are you going up to the fourth floor to see?
She like a fat Britney Spears.
Listen, I was about to say, and this is the standard of beauty nationwide. Y'all are crazy as hell.
No, I want to know who you're going to see.
So now you gotta follow me.
I am.
Why?
Because I would like to know who's friends and why you're here.
Because I live here.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You didn't start off on the good note. I don't want to do no diligence. I'm going to my house. Where I live at, where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself as a neighbor.
Now she thinks she in trouble. She like, oh shit, I done fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me try to clean this shit up.
That liquor wearing off now.
I would like to introduce myself.
I do not want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I'm going to call the cops for harassment. That's my next step. You just follow me all the way to my door.
As a place.
And you see my keys in the door.
As
That
a-
is so, that.
As a record, I just want to say
Ma'am, have a,
Yeah, she's doing too
ma'am,
much.
you
She's
just,
doing too
no,
much.
have a good night, ma'am.
Definitely drunk.
Don't ever do that again. You look
doing
pretty
too
stupid on
much.
video. Have a nice night. And my name's Mr. Toes.
Yeah, I don't agree with what she did, but they made white people so batshit crazy about these type of interactions that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just they don't know how to. They didn't know what to do.
Thank you.
Wow.
Salute to salute to oh man, Savrix, man. Savrix in the building, man. Listen, man. When you make people so nervous, they can make mistakes either way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can either go this way or that way. Like for instance, like look at this. Remember this one? I don't know if you remember this one, but
A murder suspect accused of following a woman in Chinatown, then stabbing her to death, telling reporters today he didn't do it. Police say 25-year-old Asamad Nash followed Christina Lee up 6 flights of stairs to her apartment and forced his way in just before she closed the door.
No, I don't remember, but
Richardson is in China.
yeah, like this is what was happening back then. Like niggas was niggas was following people in their luxury apartment buildings and killing them and shit. And then if you didn't let the nigga in, your life was ruined. And, but if you did let him in, you get killed or you get your purse taken. It was like no way for them to win. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all, even white liberals, when y'all go to the ballot box, y'all gotta vote Republican because you
exactly
don't want to go back to this time where like
no.
you let the nigga in, he kills you or steals your purse. You don't let him in, your fucking life is ruined. You're a racist and you cancel.
Down for family and friends held a vigil today in Christina.
But I just want to say this too before that video goes on. You remember when, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan, when niggas was trying to ruin his legacy because what he told his daughter
in a private conversation.
Was he lying? Just
Nope.
like the nigga. See, I'm near South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. So the nigga who did what he did in Columbia, he should have had that conversation with her if he didn't.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It was a private conversation.
Well, Sade, a community coming together after such a horrific attack. And here in front of the building where Christina Lee lived, a memorial. It sits in the exact spot where her killer lurked in the shadows, followed her, and then pounced.
We deserve to be safe, not feel safe, but be safe in our city, in our home.
Things reaching a boiling point at this vigil in Chinatown today for Christina Lee. The frustration over what this man, Asamad Nash, allegedly did to the 35-year-old.
Look at that nigga.
Something he denied.
Look at that nigga. Look at this. Hey, I live here. I live in the London apartment building.
No admixture either. None.
You gotta let the listen. She let him in. She had to let him in because she like shit. If I don't let this nigga in, if I close the door fast in front of him, I'm gonna be in trouble because there's cameras everywhere.
Something
Only thing he don't give a fuck about there being cameras everywhere.
Exactly.
he denied.
I didn't kill nobody.
Telling reporters, quote, "I don't know what's going on."
It's absolutely gruesome and it's horrible. As a father of 5 daughters, it scares me to even know that these kind of incidents are occurring out there.
Chilling security footage allegedly shows the 25-year-old
Look,
following.
she didn't
Christina.
fucking close the door. She felt him. When somebody's that close behind you in the
You
street,
feel that
feel it.
shit. You
Yeah.
feel it.
And if it's a nigga lurking out, like they said he was lurking out in front of the building, you saw that nigga. I don't care how much you see niggas. She seen that nigga, and she still like didn't close the. Sometimes you gotta just like walk past, like you know what I'm saying.
I've done it too. Yes, I've done it too.
She didn't.
I remember me and my friends when I was younger. I went out or whatever, early 20s, and a group of some men trying to holler at us and following us and shit. And we didn't walk straight to the car. You know, we kind of walked around. They eventually left us alone, but you know, you can't do that. You can't. And I'm the type of if a car's following me too long, I'll go the other way. Like I'll just veer. Like you can't lead them to your home. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Oh shit, a car's following me. Let me duck through this alley. Nah, you gotta be you gotta be smart when you know what I'm saying? Like this was, and I'm not blaming this woman, but people at this time, people didn't know what to do. I let him. If I slam the door, they're gonna say I'm racist. If I let him, and when you're thinking that much, you're gonna make mistakes.
Right. Security footage allegedly shows the 25-year-old following Christina into her building on Christie Street, slipping through the door just before it closed. She was alone Sunday morning around 4:30, had no idea she was being tracked. Police say once inside her apartment, Nash stabbed Christina to death using a kitchen knife.
Always look around 360.
A sentiment shared by many here who paid their respects in what officials believe was a random, vicious murder.
Wow.
Look at that nigga, man.
Oogly.
You gotta play dumb like this nigga live in your building. You're luxury, like you live in your luxury condos and shit. You gotta be like, hey, he might live there, man. You know what I'm saying? Never know.
And you know her ass paying like $4,000 a month. You know
New
that.
York? Yeah. Oh, without doubt.
Vicious murder.
Scary. Especially in this park, it's all homeless. They live here.
Have you been ever approached?
Many times. I kick them. I defend myself.
Which was the case with Christina. Sources tell Eyewitness News she did fight back. Christina graduated from Rutgers, was a digital producer for Splice. A spokesperson saying in part, quote, "Our hearts are broken," adding Christina was always dedicated to making beautiful and inclusive artwork. She was irreplaceable.
Beautiful and inclusive art. So she was woke.
Oh yeah.
She was woke.
But a lot of Asians are though.
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
that's a
Without
given.
doubt. It's shocking though. You would think because the way you hear about it, like you think they would be racist. I think it's two kinds. I think the kind that work at the carryout, they racist. But the kind that go to the colleges, the university, they woke.
A magical person, always filled with joy.
This particular horrible story just hit a little too close to home.
Damn, like they had.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, customer service. I don't want a Sun. I don't want a Chinese. I'm good. I don't want a Tiger or a Sun because
they rude as shit.
they're rude as a motherfucker. They make you walk out. I did the other day.
Yeah, they had people in those days. We can never go back to these days, man. We can never go back to these days, man. It's just too much, man. We gotta move forward, man. Move forward, man. As a country, man. we barely made it out of this day. I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought it would just keep getting worse. I didn't think we was ever gonna. I thought that I was like, oh shit, they got a. I was wearing masks. They making us take shots. They you know what I'm saying? You can't say shit, or you know what I'm saying? You get your shit, your social media banned. I thought they was just gonna keep going with that shit. That shit was like a miracle that we got out of that shit. It's crazy. Oh, did you see this yesterday?
Yeah, I saw it.
So now they saying that the white woman lying.
He the one who choked.
Now they saying that the white woman breaking white CVS worker lies to cops, fabricates knife threat on innocent black teen. No blade ever found.
In my purse.
So just because there was no blade found, don't mean that he didn't threaten to stab her. It says an illegal arrest is an assault and battery. The person so attempted to be restrained of his liberty has the same right to use force in defending himself as he would in repelling any other assault and battery. Each person has the right to resist and they're talking about shit that ain't real. Let's see. It says CVS worker, she falsely accused him of, so now they want people to it says, according to multiple video recordings and eyewitnesses' account, a CVS employee identified as Judy falsely accused an unverified freedman of attempted theft and fabricated a knife threat against him. This false report prompted law enforcement intervention, during which the minor was aggressively restrained and publicly humiliated despite immediate corroboration testimony from witnesses, including another CVS worker, that no such threat ever occurred. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay, we got him. Oh, God. Jesus. Now this one right here. McDonald's. One nigga in the whole McDonald's. What could go wrong? Only one.
I'm just here to pick my shit up. But you want to talk to somebody with some respect? Man, let me get my shit, bro. Like real life, you don't give me my shit, the next person order that come right here, I'm taking that shit.
What?
And it's like
Damn, lady.
I wonder if she'd have said that at a McDonald's on Martin Luther King Avenue.
You know she wouldn't have, cause you know a Sun woman, that's bait for a Sun woman. A Sun woman be like, what? You taking who? Who's what? Yeah, no.
She see all these goddamn Asians and burritos in there.
Man, let me get my shit, bro. Like real life, you don't give me my shit, the next person order that come right here, I'm taking that shit. And whoever want to see me in this lobby, we can fucking slap right here.
Damn. Yo, she went like she ain't even had to do all that. Like, ain't none of them people in there giving her no energy to have to say nothing like that.
But that fuels her more because she
Yeah,
knows
exactly.
like it's like fucking putting gasoline in a car.
Yeah,
Like
a bully and shit.
you
Yeah,
know
like,
what I mean? Yeah.
yeah, she ain't had to say that to them people. Them people ain't giving her that type of energy, man.
I'm just here to pick my shit up. But you want to talk to somebody with some respect? Man, let me get my shit, bro. Like real life, you don't give me my shit, the next person order that come right here, I'm taking that shit. And whoever want to see me in this lobby, we can fucking slap right here. Like I swear to God, y'all gonna have to call the police.
That
bro.
sounds like she has a Baltimore accent. Is that Maryland?
You think she from Baltimore? I
It
don't
sounds
know.
like it a little bit.
With all these damn people, I don't. Where in Baltimore is this? Maybe the harbor? I don't know. I don't know where in Baltimore this is at.
It's just her accent.
Y'all have to call the police, bro. Because I want my shit that I paid for. I just yelled out my order 2 fucking times. I just said Dillion, I ain't Dylan twice. And I yelled out the number 2 times. Call the cops. Suck my ass out here. Bitch.
Oh, she a bulldogger. She a bulldogger too.
My fucking money. 1160.
She at work. Look, she got her work uniform on. She doing all this shit in her work uniform. She crazy. Why she ain't just get a Five Guys burger? This shit, you got way more fries too. Them McDonald's fries be hitting. I feel it.
They do.
Yeah, man. God damn, bitch.
Keep running your fucking mouth. I promise to God I ain't go to my car, boy. I'm not one of them niggas you think I am. I'm telling you the truth.
You don't hear her accent? You don't hear her accent? She sounds like DMV area now. I hear it.
DMV, yeah. I mean, she could be, but DMV, she could be. Yeah, she could be DMV. We got Five Guys there, but I'm trying to figure out what McDonald's is at. I don't know that. This ain't the crowd. This ain't the McDonald's. I don't know where the fuck this McDonald's would be at, but yeah. Let's see. It ain't quite the DC accent, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Keep running your fucking mouth. I promise to God I ain't go to my car.
Yeah, that God, yeah. She, yeah. I hear it.
I'm not one of them niggas you think I am. I'm telling you the truth. I'm gonna take yourself. We can go outside right now. Come on. We can go outside right now. I open my truck up, you will never go home, boy. I open my truck up, you will never go home. You'll never make it home, brother. Yeah.
Damn.
She probably got that strap on right now.
She said brother. They say brother. They say brother in DC. She said brother. I don't know, man. Let me see.
Right now, I open my truck up, you will never go home, boy. I open my truck up, you will never go home. You'll never make it home, brother. Yeah, keep playing on type of games. I'm not from where you from. I'm not from where you from. You ain't gotta be scared of me, bitch.
Fatigue.
Yeah.
Fatigue, man. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. No frontal lobe. No frontal lobe.
I was gonna say that.
Jesus Christ. Look, they doxing her. Everybody acting Five Guys. Everybody adding Five Guys like, yo, would you approve of this employee?
But what Five Guys are they? They probably just tagged the general Five Guys, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to see where she was. If they say where this is at, it said which way messed. I love how a viral black person represents us all in our culture. But white people waging war on each other is a few bad apples. Shut the fuck up, boy.
Yeah.
White person anywhere do anything.
No, you see that button talking about black fatigue, about to put their hand on.
Telling you, man. She said that fool is ready to kill someone over a freaking hamburger. That shows how little they value their own lives.
Bitch, you didn't know? They kill you over some shoes. They kill you over a look.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It says, sorry, ma'am, saucy packets aren't free. God damn.
Yeah, that pissed me off too. I ain't gonna lie. You get a damn 10-piece and they want to give you one sauce. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, that's true though. You ain't lying. Make me want to burn the whole shit down. Damn. Yeah, I can't see where it's at, and that's not saying what. I can't find out what city it's in. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
Well,
can't.
anyway, another sun woman in a sun world, I guess.
Jesus. Take the $5 to $10 to $20 pledge. Support the channel. Who is this? Co Blanco. What's up, man? Who are you, man? Co Blanco. Going once. Co Blanco. Going twice. Co Blanco. Going 3 times.
Bye.
Jeez. Oh, man. Let's see.
So let me get this straight.
I am happy to assist.
Y'all did not want Charlie Kirk to be dead because of an opinion, but it's completely okay to go ahead and get people fired at their jobs because of their opinion about Charlie Kirk?
So you're competing with a man who was murdered to see who's the bigger victim?
Now,
Ma'am,
I
guarantee
gotta
you
say
that is
this. I gotta say this. I already said it before, but yeah, I don't know if those wackos should have lost their job about it because we bitch about that shit as conservatives. We hate it, and we do not think it's right. And I know they don't play fair either. I know where you're gonna go with it. Like fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. Exactly.
But
Fuck.
I don't know, man, because it's teetering a line. It's teetering a line for me.
Yeah, fuck them.
I know you like fuck them, but
here's the thing: when you try to be the good person, you know what I'm saying. You try not to get in the mud with these motherfuckers. You gotta realize they gonna literally you don't get rewarded for it. Like they're not gonna say, well, when like say let's just say Democrats win in 2028, they wouldn't be like, well, when we made fun of Charlie Kirk, they didn't get us fired. So, now when they do something we don't like, let's not, fire. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, no matter what good you do, the Democrats are still going to shit on you when they get power. Like if you do good, if you do bad. You know what I'm saying? If you get 10 out of 10 questions right, they're gonna fail you. If you get 1 out of 10 questions right, they're gonna fail you on the test.
Yeah.
So worrying about all that is useless. It's you see what I'm saying? It's completely useless to worry about any of that type of stuff. Press 1.
Fired at their jobs because of their opinion about Charlie Kirk?
So you're competing with a man who was murdered to see who's the bigger victim? Ma'am, I guarantee you that is a competition you were going to lose. And let's make this very clear. Your job ultimately has a choice of whether or not to fire you. And they're not firing you because of your feelings about Charlie Kirk. No, they're firing you on the basis that your response to Charlie Kirk being murdered makes you a bad human being, makes you somebody that they're like, hey, we don't want them to represent our company. And can you really blame them? Like, it's not about whether or not you like Charlie. It's not about whether or not you agreed with his opinions. It's about whether or not you're in favor of people being murdered for what comes out of their mouth. Like, that's a really weird thing to believe should happen to people. And if you are like, hey, Charlie deserved to die, and really all Charlie ever did was advocate for the things he believed in, no matter how much you disagree with the things he believed in, believing he deserved to die for those opinions makes you a bad person. And apparently your employer agrees.
The only reason I look at it like that, because it's like,
so let me get this straight.
When it's time to vote again, and people are like, well, they're not that different from the woke motherfuckers. Like conservatives will cancel you and fire you for shit you say too. That's the only reason why I'm like, 50-50 on it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Democrats would lie anyway. Like, even say we gave everybody who said Charlie Kirk, laughed at Charlie Kirk, or danced on his grave, say we gave every one of them bonuses, right? Right? Like $100,000 bonuses. In 2028, they would lie and say that we didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. Hemming and hawing about trying to be better person than the Democrats, that's the last thing you want to do, okay? You just want to fucking kick them in the teeth every chance you get. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to kick you in the teeth every chance they get. They're never going to give you credit for anything you do. Ever. And they're going to lie on you constantly. It's just it's what you're doing is thinking logically about it. But logically is not, like, in the power game, some things are counterintuitive. Yeah, look at this. Abolishing whiteness has never been more urgent. This is wow. Noel Ignatieff showed us how. Mark Levine. Oh shit. Oh, this is Jewish shit. Jews.
Speaking of Jews, I was kind of researching earlier about Hitler and like why he did what he did. And it's like, was he wrong? But then, like, I gotta continue. I don't think you should punish innocent people. I think that was because, like, for sons, right? A lot of sons are fucked up. But would I say sons like me and you, or sons who are logical, would I want us to be burned in gas chambers? No. But I could understand because it's just
damn. God damn.
I know.
That's
seriously.
crazy.
No. Don't cancel me for that shit. I can understand.
I ain't canceled it. I just said it's crazy. That's
because
crazy.
it's like Jews
Says
been
not
starting
right,
shit
but it's
since they've been starting shit since Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So something is up.
Well, you know,
And
I mean,
I believe in that curse shit too, as far as Ham and Cain and all that. I don't know if people are familiar with that. I haven't read the whole Bible or anything, but I started to read that story. And I believe sons fall under that shit. Fuck that.
yeah, me and Birdman need to do a show together, man. Me and Birdman, look at Birdman. They say he got narcolepsy, man.
No, you do better in the daytime, though. I think you do better at the daytime.
Look at Dude Tapper. Watch Dude Tapper. Watch it. Dude Tapper. How the fuck he fall asleep while he was talking? Do I do that? Do I fall asleep while I'm talking?
Sometimes, yeah, you do.
Wow.
You do. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But you're better in the daytime. I think daytime is better for you.
Yeah, definitely, man. I did 1,000 shows at night in a row and never fell asleep. It's just been the last year I've been doing that, man.
Well, you got kids now, so life has
Yeah.
changed, you know?
Yeah. Damn. Uh-oh. Whoa. Golly.
And I got the baby in my hand. You see me put something in my pocket, but it was my baby.
You want to watch the video?
Yeah, let's go ahead and show her because she's saying that she can explain it.
Show me putting it in
That
my bag.
she says that she
And
gave
I'm not-
the
if it don't
glasses
show
and
that I
returned them to
put
you.
and if it don't show me putting it in the bag, I have to sue the fuck out of her because she's discriminating. I'm about to sue the fuck out of her because I know for a fact I didn't put it
Okay,
in my
first
purse.
and foremost, you don't have to use any
Matter of
foul
fact,
language. We're all civil
Where's my
here.
phone so I can call my lawyer?
Talking about lawyer, bitch, bye.
She got a lawyer of a traitor.
Bitch, bye.
Shaniqua? Where are you?
Yeah.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
You know, her lawyer is Taekwon down the street. That motherfucker gonna come and bring justice. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
You want some extra out there shit on some racism, and I'll never come back here.
The more we argue, the longer it's gonna take.
Nah, because she pissing me off because
No,
she really
let her
on some
do her
racist
thing.
shit.
Let her do her thing so we can get you moving. Turn around, ma'am. You're under arrest for theft, for
Yeah.
shoplifting. Turn around, ma'am, please.
So I'm missing my flight.
No, you're under
Oh God.
arrest now for retail theft. Are those it?
That's them.
Oh, this is the airport.
Okay.
Okay, this might be in the airport.
Ma'am, you've been charged with shoplifting and tampering with evidence.
So I'm about to go to jail down here.
Yeah, you missed your Frontier Airlines flight.
Exactly. No.
That's what it is.
What you call it?
Are y'all serious?
Spirit. Yeah.
I have the funds waiting on me to get home. In Oklahoma, if it's under $1,000, they write you a ticket.
In Oklahoma, if it's under $1,000, they'll write you a ticket. Yo, we can never let the Democrats get power again.
Never.
Think
Never.
about how much $1,000 is in some stores. Maybe in this store, they got some items that are $500, $600. But think about how much you would have to steal out of like a fucking, you know what I'm saying, mom and pop store to get arrested. You'd like literally have to take whole fucking stations, whole fucking.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I
I'm
was thinking about, taking your arm and sweeping that whole shit.
like literally just to get like maybe arrested. Because they might say, it's only $950 worth of shit.
$10 more dollars. No, 50.
Damn, yo, that's what kind of law is that? Like, how can you operate they talk about the economy. You gotta steal $1,000 worth of shit to get arrested? And they're talking about the economies. What's wrong with the economy? Shit. I would never open a business around no fucking niggas if you gotta if you gotta steal $1,000 worth of shit to get arrested. Unbelievable. Wow.
I don't know how those desert demons and all them open up businesses around sons. I don't know how they do it. I really don't.
They tough too though. They tough though. Like a lot of I know Desert, very good friends with the Desert Demon on the Crown Chicken in Washington D.C. He was tough as nails. He ain't taking no shit off them son, man.
Well, I dated one and he had a store and he never wanted me to come. He didn't mind if I was to the store, but a lot of the sons would like gather in front of it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I used to hang out there too.
Yeah. So he was like, look, like it ain't safe. It ain't safe for you.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, man. This shit is crazy, man. Yeah, man. Great show. I gotta come back tonight, man. Any final thoughts?
Oh man, you getting off? You must be okay. All right.
I'm gonna come back tonight, man.
Okay.
Salute to everybody out there, man. Same black time, same black channel. Out of here. Subscribe.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.